Thank you so much for watching my videos, liking, subscribing, and sharing about brown smoky eye look. And this is basically a tutorial which was suggested by one of the viewer. Video is all about the smoky eye, and it's basically a brown smoky. Everyone does the smoky eye with the black, but today I did it with brown. So it's not very intense, it's a little bit subtle and calm. So you can see it. If you really want to see what things I have used and how I have created this look, you have to see the whole video today.
Let's get started. I am preparing my skin with my favorite moisturizer, the Mom's Co, and it has vitamin C, and it's very important to prepare and moisturize your skin nicely before doing makeup. So yeah, I am massaging it. Now I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape concealer. I am concealing my eyes to just make my eyeshadow perfect. I am dabbing my beauty blender and I'm dabbing it nicely. Now I'm using my compact to make my eyeshadow long lasting. Preparing my lips with lip balm. Huda Beauty palette here, and I'm using the shade Sandalwood, and I am using it in a transition shade. I am just applying it and blending it on my eyebrow bone. Beneath the eyebrow you can see it and blending it nicely. I'm taking the color and dusting the rest, and I am just blending it properly. It's very important to blend your eyeshadow because without that you cannot achieve a perfect look which you really want. So that's very important. I'm using again the Sandalwood shade. It's a lighter shade, and I am using it again in a transition shade. So it's very important to go like I'm mixing two shades of it. I'm mixing those orangish and sandalwood shade and I'm using it as a transition shade. So it's very important to use transition shade before applying any kind of makeup, because you know basically applying transition shade is something you are making a guideline above your eyelids, that yeah, this area is a bone area, and where you're going to work it on your eyelids, where you're going to put a dark eyeshadow, light eyeshadow. So that is very important thing. You need to work on transition shade. That important. So it's because of that. Rest, it's a very good thing when you use a transition shade first, and after that you are making it slowly, little by little. You are just making it to your outer corners of your eyes, and you're just blending it properly so that it all becomes smooth. Now I am taking my faces, it's an eye pencil and it's in brown shade. I am using it as a liner. I'm just roughly making a liner. I am just doing it again in the like in the waterline of my eye as well. Now I have taken my brush, and it's a merging brush, so I'm just blending it. It's a very small brush, so I am just blending it properly. That line which I have roughly created, I'm just blending it nicely so that it just goes well upside, and it should be it should be an it's kind of an eyeshadow I'm creating. So I am just blending it. There should be no harsh lines there or a dark or a light area anywhere. So I have to blend it very nicely and a carefully manner so that it should be a proper eyeshadow. So I'm creating basically an eyeshadow with a pencil. So it's a very beautiful tip and it's a very easy way to create smoky look in a just a minute, and you can use it as a go-to look. I have blended it properly. I'm just blending it again and again so that it becomes smooth and nice. So now I'm taking the shade brown from my Huda palette and applying on that merged eye pencil eyeliner which I have created. So I am just blending it over that so that it becomes more intense. In a brown shade it should become more intense. So again I am just tapping it and blending that brown shade on top of the eyeliner which I just merged and merged that liner, and over that I put the powder eyeshadow of Huda Beauty in brown shade. So now I'm using that brown shade in the waterline of my eyes. I am doing using that black shade in that palette. So I am using it in the a waterline of my eyes so that it looks more intense and pretty, and you know, it just my eyes becomes more prominent. So it's just because that I am using it on like a eyeliner also. I'm using that eyeshadow as a liner, and I am using it in the waterline as well, so that it becomes, see, you can see the difference in the eyes. So the one I have used in that eye and the one I haven't done anything, you can see the difference, and you can see how pretty it looks by creating such small things uh, in a eyeshadow. In my transition shade again, I am just blending it all the things properly so that there should be no harsh lines or any kind of, you know, harsh thing over there. It always looks subtle and going into like the colors are mixing in a very nice way. It should not see that the brown line is coming differently or black line is coming differently. We have to take care of it, and you can see the difference I am showing in this. So yes, again I am doing the same thing in my other eye. So yeah. taking that golden shade in the Huda Beauty palette, and I'm using it in my inner corners of my eyes, which makes your eyes more bigger, more prominent, and more beautiful. So this is the step which is very important, and it becomes more nice. Now I'm using my LA Girl eyebrow gel. Uh, some eye pencil. It's a black coal, and I'm using it again in my waterline, so that to make my eyes more bigger, I'm using it. Now I'm using Makeup Studio's pink shade, or you can say it's a skin shade eyeliner or a kohl, and it's eye pencil. Basically it's white pencil. I don't recommend. I recommend only a shade which is little bit in a in a peach shade or a skin shade, because it makes your eyes more bigger when you are putting in the waterline. It gives a very beautiful effect, so you just get a pretty eyes, pretty big eyes, and it just makes your eyes beautiful. It just pops up. So I avoid using white liner in the waterline of my eyes, because it makes my eyes more horror, and it is good if you are a prosthetic makeup artist. You can use in that. In a daily look, or in a this kind of look, you don't need that white shade. So now it's time for face. I have prepared my face earlier. I'm using my Wet n Wild foundation here, and I'm applying it with my flat brush all over my skin. Now I'm using my MAC concealer. It's in shade orange. So it's basically for darker areas on your skin. So I have dark circles, so I am using it on underneath my eyes. So I am using it in the problem areas of my skin, basically the dark problem areas. So I'm using it on my dark circles, and on my head, a little bit of on my head, and yeah, on my lip sides I am using. So yes, I am using this in that areas. using my Tarte Shape Tape concealer underneath my eyes, where I got the dark circles. I have used the orange shade before using the concealer. So I am using on the nose, on the forehead. So I'm mixing my another concealer with the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, because that concealer is little light. So I am using a little bit more brown shade on the underneath my eyes, and everywhere where I have used the Tarte Shape Tape, I'm using my another concealer from MAC. So just blending it properly.
Uh, yes, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like to my channel. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and thank you so much for liking. Thank you. Bye bye.